Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Guys, we have got to talk about this live that Bree did with Gypsy. First of all, that was so staged. Bree crying. Oh, if you just knew, Gypsy, if you could just look over, that she did she did one thing wrong in her life, one little thing. She murdered her mother. If people could just look over that and see the person Gypsy really is. Come on, guys. She murdered her mother. And then you've got Bree over here crying, saying that we need to look over her murdering her mother. I mean, and Gypsy wants to act like she's so religious. She's broke every freaking commandment there is. Let's talk about that, honor thy father and thy mother. And she murdered her mother. And we're supposed to just look over it. Then she wants to do a TikTok, in my opinion, lying about getting the payout. It's not the 15th of the month. I've got a TikTok. Come on, guys. And trying to rub something into the faces of her haters. That should tell you what kind of person Gypsy is. She murders her mother, wants to rub it in the faces of the haters, that she tried to trick people saying that she was hacked. And I have to put allegedly, because I have no proof, that she did it herself to try to get, so nobody would notice her going in and out of the hospital, because her baby was supposedly born on the 28th, a year to the day of her getting out of prison for murdering her mother. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And Bree said, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, Gypsy, for that you didn't get any pictures going in and out of the hospital." That's because it was planned. And in my opinion, she had the baby a lot earlier than the 28th. And then Gypsy wants to sit there saying that she does everything for the baby. Everything. But then in the second breath, she wants to say, well, if I feed the baby, then Kenny boy will change the diaper, and vice versa. But Gypsy, I thought you said that you did everything for the baby. If Ken is doing that, then that's not you doing everything for the baby. Come on, be real. Not only that, she said that she was there with Ken, and nobody heard Ken. And I'm sorry, y'all know how Ken is. He's loud, and he would have said something. Nobody heard Ken, because I don't think, in my opinion, he wasn't there. And then, when she went to get off, she said, "Oh, I hear her getting up." What? Nobody heard anything, Gypsy. You're a liar. I mean, I just don't understand why she can't understand why people, they do not trust a word she said. First of all, she let it be known that she was a good liar and that she can lie without any concern, and she doesn't have a conscience. So it does, with her saying she can lie without conscience, that tells you she don't have a conscience. Without having a conscience, you can't have accountability. She didn't have accountability when she went on the Nick Viles files and said that she doesn't view herself as a murderer. Well, baby, the whole world looks at you as a murderer, because you are. You pleaded guilty. You went to prison. That's what you are. And then she wants to get on there and say what she does. I mean, she's nothing but a mother murderer that manipulated an autistic man that had a low IQ, that drew a permanent disability check. Then she married a man just because he looks good on paper to parole out to his house. Then she cheated on him and got pregnant while she was married by another man, supposedly. But you think that we should trust her. Bree thinks we should trust her. Yeah, right. Yeah, Gypsy's got that really great moral compass, doesn't she? I don't even think she knows what's right or wrong. And if you ever looked in her eyes, she's got dead eyes. I mean, there's like not a soul behind those eyes. It is really strange to me. And what I think is funny is she's using Bree too. She's using her. As soon as she's done with Bree, and see, she's been with Bree a little bit longer. That's because Bree doesn't have any sense. She can't think for herself. She's a follower. And with her being a follower, she will believe whatever in the world Gypsy tells her. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make any sense or not. She's going to follow Gypsy to the end. And another thing that's funny, Bree said that she has moved on from Gypsy and she wasn't going to talk about Gypsy anymore. But it's awfully funny Gypsy went on her live. And I thought that Gypsy wasn't going to post anymore. Well, we see that she lied about that too. She can't tell the truth. If it was going to save her life, she can't tell the truth. And I'm hoping that 2025 is going to be the end of Gypsy Rose. I really hope that, I know that there was a campaign on, everybody, a mass unfollowing, unsubscribing to Gypsy Rose. And I sure hope that does come to fruition because, her 15 minutes is up. She has never given anything to society. And she still can't give anything to society. She doesn't have it in her. She's saying this is going to be her last lifetime. But is it? Is she going to try to pull something over Lifetime's eyes or Melissa Moore's eyes and try to get another season? That's what it seems like to me. But let's look and see. Let's watch and see how this plays out. I'm wondering if Melissa Moore is I wonder if she is going to be a little smarter. Do you think that Gypsy's going to manipulate Melissa Moore? Because we all know that she's not that great. She doesn't have a great moral compass either. I mean, her dad is a serial killer. And she rose to fame because her dad murdered people. So, in my opinion, Melissa Moore and Gypsy are two peas in a pod. I know that sounds bad, but that's what it is what it is. And I think it would be funny if Lifetime showed the real, true Gypsy Rose and how she bullies people. And ever since she's gotten out of prison, it has been chaos. She has not, for one, she's not advocated for anybody except for herself. Because that's all Gypsy cares about is herself. And I don't think, and that's why I cannot see her doing everything for the baby. Because that takes something away from her. And we already know that she's lazy. Her dad had to tell her at 33 years old to clean her room because it's filthy. So, who knows what's going to happen with that. All right, guys, I had to give my 2 cents worth for that live and tell you guys what I thought about that. I just think it's ridiculous. But, guys, please like the video, share, comment. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also, I do have a members only on the channel now, if you'd like to support the channel that way. But there's so many different ways to support the channel. Just liking and subscribing means the world to me. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Bye.